Today, NBA history is going to be changed forever. We are going to be taking the 2003 draft class and completely redoing it. We are currently at the start of the 2002 NBA season, so in order to randomize the draft class, we got to first re-simulate this season. This idea is coming off a comment from my boy Giacomo Magrosso, some Italian name, I don't know. But he said to make a what if LeBron was drafted to the Grizzlies. So this is kind of this idea, but LeBron's just going to be on a different team. I don't know if it's going to be the Grizzlies. It's really whoever tanks this season the hardest is going to get LeBron, unless they fumble and don't take him with the #1 pick. But yeah, shout out to G, I'm going to call you for the inspiration. But yeah, taking the top 2 draft class of all time and just completely shaking it up is going to change NBA history. And then all the draft classes ahead of this are going to be randomized as well, because records are just going to be different as we go forward. So we're really randomizing every single draft class from 2003 on. We got about a month left in the season right now. The Jazz are the worst team in the league at 18-50, so they have the best chance right now to get LeBron. Then we got the Bulls, Knicks, Cavs, Nuggets, Supersonics, Grizzlies, Clippers, and Raptors rounding out the worst 8 teams in the league. So this right now is really the LeBron sweepstakes. Any of these teams. I'm just hoping it won't be the Cavs, because then this really wouldn't make too much sense. I didn't really think about that, so he's got to pray it's not the Cavs. Officially at the end of the season, Kobe Bryant wins the 2002-2003 MVP, 34 a game, 7.5 boards, 6 assists, 2.2 steals, and a block, shooting 60% from the floor damn near. Yao Ming, Rookie of the Year. Eddie Griffin, 6th Man of the Year. Who? Ben Wallace, DPOY, 5 points, 16 rebounds, and 3 blocks. Hall of Fame Menace to Society stat line. Tyson Chandler, 11-10, Most Improved. And then Isaiah Thomas is the coach of the Indiana Pacers, and he won Coach of the Year. Was he actually the coach of the Pacers in real life? I don't think he ever coached. I couldn't tell you. Someone let me know if you know. And then Dustin Cummings. I would not want that last name. He went 56 and 26 Executive of the Year. Kobe, AI, KG, Timmy D, and Shaq all NBA first team. But we don't really care about what happens right now. I kind of want to see Kobe and Shaq win a ring, but that's about it, to be honest. I'm really just trying to get to this draft class. Let's see Kobe or AI get a championship. Spurs get bounced. We got a Lakers, Portland, and then Indiana, Detroit NBA Finals, or not NBA Finals, Western Conference, Eastern Conference Finals. Lakers go on to win it. Game's moving too fast and I can talk. Kobe gets the championship, and he wins the MVP, Finals MVP, and the ring. That's my GOAT. Here comes the money. Okay, it is officially time. We got the lottery odds right in front of us. Cavs have the 4th best shot to get the #1 pick. I'm really praying they don't, because all these other teams is looking like players are going to land up in different spots. Bron to Chicago would be fire. It would deadass turn the Bulls into like a Lakers type of franchise. The Lakers, I feel like, always have a star that takes over after the last star. Like Luka's going to take over after LeBron. But, you know, the Bulls kind of just went way downhill after Jordan. Last time the Bulls were really relevant at all, I mean, they lost that playing in Milwaukee, but like I was a Bulls fan and I knew we weren't winning that shit. D Rose was really the last time the city of Chicago had hope. So LeBron could give them some hope early. So I really kind of want to see him land in Chicago. The Nuggets get the #1 pick, Pistons 2, and the Bulls 3. Will the Pistons fumble the bag this time? They get another chance. Can they grab Carmelo? Maybe D Wade that go with the #2 pick? I don't know. Who are y'all picking if you have the 2nd pick in this draft class? Because I'm guessing LeBron is #1. Are you picking D Wade or Melo? Or Chris Bosh? Denver Nuggets are on the clock. They pick LeBron James. He is a Denver Nugget. Gonna have to change that number 45. Pistons with the #2 pick. Do they get Wade or Melo? They go Chris Bosh. Chris Bosh is an NBA legend too. I mean, career cut short because of injuries, but I don't know. Over D Wade and Melo is kind of crazy. I kind of want to see Melo go to Chicago, but okay, he does go to Chicago. I was gonna say D Wade's from Chicago, so that low-key would have been cool too, him going to his hometown team. I'm guessing Dwayne Wade's gonna end up on the Jazz. Yeah, Dwayne Wade at pick 4 is a steal. Cavs go TJ Ford with the 5th pick. So Cavs fans, you guys might not want to watch this. You just got TJ Ford instead of LeBron James. I understand if you click off. Boris Diaw 6, Cal Petrus 7, Chris Kaman 8, Kirk Heinrich to the Raptors at number 10. Or no, not number 10. That was number 9. Clippers just traded number 10 to the Knicks, and the Knicks take Keith Bogans. Draco Milicic falls all the way to number 11 in the redraft to the Brooklyn Nets. He got a bad deal on this draft too. They go from Dwayne Wade to Jose Calderon. Whew. We are at the All-Star break of the next season. None of them made the Eastern Conference All-Stars. T-Mac looks like he won All-Star Game MVP. East won 28-4-7 in the All-Star Game. And then out West, I don't think any of them made the All-Star Game either. No, so none of the rookies made the All-Star Game. Pistons with Chris Bosh actually have the best record in the NBA right now at 31-17. Carmelo's got the Bulls up to a 27-20 record, putting up 22-6-4 right now as a rookie with 1.3 steals, 1.4 blocks, shooting almost 50% from the floor. 28% from three, not the best, but I mean, he's looking like rookie of the year right now, unless, you know, we go to LeBron and see something different. We gotta check Chris Bosh as well. 17, 6, and 1 assist. LeBron's got the Nuggets to the number 2 seed in the Western Conference. I still gotta change his number. He's averaging 27 a game with 6 boards, 6 assists, 1.9 steals, and 2.1 blocks. How is he not an all-star? Are rookies not eligible for the all-star game in 2K? Because there's no way this isn't an all-star stat line. Dwayne Wade and the Jazz are struggling a little bit, the 9th seed in the Western Conference, but I mean, out of all the teams, he might have came on to the worst roster. They do have an AK-47 and Jermaine O'Neal, who are 85-89. According to Flight Reacts, Jermaine O'Neal is a top 5 player of all time, so I don't know. Maybe D Wade should be hooping, getting them in a playoff contention. Maybe we're cutting him too much slack. He is averaging 22 and 6, though. He's playing good. I just don't know how LeBron wasn't an all-star. T-Mac's leading all scorers with 35 a game, Kobe 33 a game, Vince 32 a game, AI 29.8, KG 29.1, but then there's Bron, number 6 in the league of all scorers as a rookie, 27 a game with 6 boards, 6 assists. He's just robbed of an all-star spot. Let's change this number real quick too while we're at it. We'll put him in number 6 because 23 is not available in the Nuggets. And I'm taking off the double arm sleeves. That should just look stupid. So he's got the 1 arm sleeve. Kobe Bean Bryant, another MVP, 2 in a row, 33, 7, and 6. LeBron takes home Rookie of the Year. He fell a little bit on the scoring, like 1 point a game from the All-Star break, but 26, 6, and 6 with definitely Defensive Player of the Year numbers. Will they give it to him because he's a rookie? I don't know, but Corey Maggette, 6th Man of the Year. All right, moment of truth that LeBron went DPOY. No, I was giving to Tim Duncan. Well deserved. Tim Duncan had a real good season. That could have been an MVP year too, to be honest. Rick Adelman, I'm telling you guys, he really needs to shave that mustache or just let it grow a little bit. It just looks way too much like that one guy. Not gonna say his name. Doesn't know about mustache length, but he can coach a basketball team. 63 and 19, Coach of the Year on the Kings. Jason Taylor, Executive of the Year, 65 and 17. So it looks like the Kings and Lakers are gonna be battling it out in the West. LeBron does not make the All-NBA first team as a forward. KG 28 and 14, and then Tim Duncan 23 and 14. So yeah, I mean, I guess not well deserved. All-NBA second team though, I feel like he should have made. Elton Brand 23 and 13, 23 and 10 for Marion. I mean, LeBron definitely could have been on that All-NBA second team. He made All-NBA third team, though. Only rookie to do it. LeBron, Melo, D Wade, Chris Kaman, Christopher Bosh, All-NBA rookie first team. Let's just check what these guys did real quick. 18 and 6 for Chris Bosh. Kaman had 10 and 8. Dwayne Wade, 21, 2 and 6. Good defensive numbers, too. Melo, 21 and a half a game. I don't know what's wrong with his eye bags. Jazz did make the playoffs with the 8th seed. Bron's got his team as the 2 seed in the playoffs. Bosh has the 2 seed in Detroit. And Melo and the Bulls got the 5th seed in the East against the Hornets. I don't know if it's still best of 5 right now, if it's first to win 3 games in these first round series. So I was gonna say, I guess we'll find out, but we just found out it's 3-0 in 2 Western Conference series and it's not ended. So it's best of 7. We got some games to tune into. All 4 of them are in some series that could end either in their favor or not in their favor. Dwayne Wade's trying to avoid being swept by Kobe and the Lakers, which is probably not gonna happen. Kobe and the Lakers seem to have the league on lock right now, and yeah, 129-105. Kobe drops 47 on him, 12 boards, 7 assists. D Wade had 6 points, 1 board, 5 assists. Not his best game. He's a rookie though, so we gotta cut him some slack. I think the next game up is gonna be Denver trying to close out the Grizzlies. Wait, never mind, it's Melo's game. Well, actually, Melo's 2-2. That's not even an elimination game. I guess we can just go through it. And LeBron closes the Grizzlies out. Drops 40 points, 6 boards, 8 assists, 17 to 27 from the floor in his first playoff closeout game. Seems like it doesn't matter where LeBron got drafted, he would still be doing his shit. We got 2 game 6s though. Melo is down in his series, and then Bosh is up by a game. Let's see if Melo could keep the Chicago Bulls alive. Damn, none of these games have been close. I've been wanting to hop into them, but nothing close yet. 112-82. Melo keeps it alive for a game 7, and now we're headed out to Detroit, or Milwaukee, I should say. Christopher Bosh trying to get to a second round, and it looks like they're gonna do that. Every game's just been not close at all. Bosh with 23 and 7, Billups 28, 9 and 8. They also got Carlos Boozer too. They just got him. He played only 1 year in Cleveland. Okay, I don't know how that happened, but 13 and 10 this season. He's averaging 18 and 12 throughout the playoffs. This Detroit team set up pretty nice for the future. Let's see if Melo can handle this game 7 against Charlotte though. And they handle him, 111-99. Melo drops 29 as a rookie. Jalen Rose 18. I mean, Melo is really the leader on this team. It's really probably him and Jamal Crawford. Jamal's only a 79 right now. Melo and the Bulls are kind of getting handled a little bit. 3-1. The Pacers are up. Bosh and the Pistons are tied with the Celtics. And then LeBron is trying to not get eliminated in game 6. They're down 3-2 right now in the series. Damn, it looks like Bron's gonna get bounced as a rookie. Hold on, actually, he just brought this game back. We have a close game. 4 points, a minute left. Let's jump in. Sacramento's ball. All right, I don't know why the game speed is on 100 right now. I think I got to go to the settings and fix that after, but the Nuggets are going to get a bucket and cut it within 2. I don't think it's 100 game speed, but it's definitely adjusted. This game's moving a little faster than it usually does. We get another stop though. I'm just realizing LeBron's not in the game. Did he foul out? Damn, LeBron fouled out. So the Nuggets have no LeBron trying to extend this series. Hilaro though, 2 buckets in a row off cuts. And LeBron being a good teammate, dapping his teammates up, even though he can't be on the floor and it's a tie game. It looks like Kings are holding for this last shot. Chris Webber is going to be the one to take it in the post. Left hook misses. Denver timeout. 1.2 seconds left. They have a chance to win this game. Mike Bibby looks like a robot. No LeBron. Can they extend the series? Who is going to take the shot? It's going to be Baron Davis from half court. He misses. We're going to OT. I thought that was LeBron back in for the tip, but it's Marcus Camby wearing number 23. I'm like, how did LeBron finesse just to get back in the game with 6 fouls? But he did not. Baron Davis gets his stripped by Christie up to Peja. This Kings team was nasty back in the day. Peja hits the 3. Like, this is not a bad loss if Bron does lose this series. This team, if it wasn't for Kobe and Shaq, definitely could have came out the West and won a championship. And it looks like they're trying to. 122-130 dub. Chris Webber, 28 and 10. Bron had 19 before he fouled out. He fouled out in only 23 minutes. So that kind of hurt them for the rest of the game. I was right. It wasn't on 100 games. He was on 75, but we're just going to bring that back down to 50. And we got 2 game 6s. Melo fighting for his playoff life again. They strung together 2 wins last time. Let's see if they can do it against the 8th seeded Indiana Pacers. They were not able to. A 90-92 finish. Bulls came storming back at the end, but just fell short. Carmelo had 17, but he's getting sent home. And Chris Bosh and the Detroit Pistons took care of business. So he's the last rookie standing. Let's see if he can make the Eastern Conference Finals. He does. I keep calling it the Eastern Conference Finals. He made the finals. I can't talk right now. Lakers, Pistons. Bosh get a ring his rookie year. He is not even starting. He's averaging like 18, 19 a game too and not starting. Obviously, he's not the main guy on this team like LeBron is on his team, but he's still playing a big role. I don't really see them beating Kobe and Shaq. Pistons did beat them in real life, so Kobe and Shaq have some chance to get some revenge. 3-1, 4-1. Kobe back-to-back. Shaq Finals MVP 31 and 15. Kobe with another MVP. 3 MVPs in a row. LeBron able to make the All-NBA second team this season on 25, 6, and 6. Basically the same exact stats as last season. LeBron got the 2 seed in the West again. I'm going to go through these playoffs the next couple years a little faster unless one of these guys make an NBA Finals or something, just so we can get them all kind of in their prime overalls. This year looks a little different. LeBron gets bounced in 7 by the Clippers. He had 29, 5, and 7 in the game 7. Not able to overcome them though. Melo got beat in 6 games by the Hawks. He had 29 last game of the series. Looks like Chris Bosh and the Pistons are the only rookie out of that draft class to make it out. And we got another rematch of Pistons versus Lakers. Lakers are up 3-2. Pistons going to game 7. They forced it. Bosh with a 33-point game 6. They got Steve Nash now? All right, Steve Nash is on the Detroit Pistons. This team is disgusting. Game 7. I mean, we got to tune in and watch. Bosh could be the first one out of this draft class to win a championship. Some random scrub out of the second round probably got drafted to the Lakers, so he was probably technically the first one out of the draft class, but first one out of the top 5 picks to win a draft class, I guess we could say. And wow, Kobe and Shaq are gonna go down. The 2005 NBA champion is about to be the Detroit Pistons. Chris Bosh Finals MVP. Wow. I think they just said he had 36 in the last game too. 36 in game 7. Now he did get drafted to the best situation. That is for sure. They also have Tony Allen too. Oh wow, Tony Allen on this Pistons team is nasty. They are already a good defensive team and they get Tony Allen, maybe the best perimeter defender of all time, out the draft as well. He only had 1 point, but I'm sure he did his thing on Kobe, and the Lakers playing good defense, just tiring him out. Steve Nash, 17 and 12, and Christopher Bosh is the first one to win a championship out of the 2003 redraft. For the first time in this video, Kobe Bryant is not the MVP. T-Mac with a 37 point per game season. That is insane. Chris Paul, Rookie of the Year. Boozer, 6th Man of the Year. So looks like Bosh probably finally took his spot. JR wins Most Improved. And the Sonics have the best record in the Western Conference. LeBron, first rookie out of that draft class to make the All-NBA first team. 26.8, 8.5 boards, and 6.9 assists. D Wade, All-NBA second team. 24 a game, 9 assists. And Melo on the All-NBA second team. Almost 30 a game. Chris Bosh made the All-NBA third team. He's the lowest overall to everyone, but he's got the most in his trophy case right now though. 25.7 and 9 boards. Bron and D Wade, All-NBA defensive first team, and this is what the playoff picture's looking like. Melo and the Bulls didn't even make it in the East. Bron didn't make it either in the Western Conference. What's going on? Carmelo's roster stayed pretty much the same, and LeBron's roster is pretty much the same. They went from the 2 seed to not even getting in. I did not expect that of them, to be honest. Lakers didn't even get in the finals either. They still have Kobe and Shaq, or did they leave over free agency? I didn't even check free agents this offseason. season. They do still have Kobe. No, they don't have Kobe and Shaq. That's Steve Nash. This guy, Steve Nash, just switches teams every season. Where'd Shaq go? Shaq is on the Brooklyn Nets. He's a 93 overall. He's been dropping a little bit. That would have been cold if he would have teamed up with Bron or Melo or Dwayne Wade or something. But he went to the Jazz. The Supersonics are up 3-0 on the Pistons. This team is dominating the league right now. Their best players were Rashard Lewis and Quentin Richardson. I don't see it, to be honest. But they just 4-1 the Pistons, and Chris Kaman is your finals MVP. Chris Kaman won a finals MVP before LeBron, Melo, and D Wade. Just let that sink in for a second. And the first player to win an MVP from the 2003 draft class, Dwayne Wade. 28.4 a game, 5.8 boards, 9.6 assists. Real good defensive numbers, good shooting percentages. He was not the leading scorer in the league, though. That was LeBron James. Oh, never mind. It was Tracy McGrady with 34, and then LeBron was second with 30, Kobe third with 29.8. Melo was in the top 5, too, 28.9 a game. He's up to a 95 overall. But yeah, D Wade won the MVP. Chris Kaman, last year's finals MVP, won the most improved player. 15.9 a game, 11.8 boards with 2.2 blocks. Chris Kaman is becoming Jokic before Jokic. Bron made the playoffs, but as a 7th seed this year. Damn, they're low-key on the downfall right now. Detroit's been the only consistent team throughout this whole thing. They are trying to make the finals again. They do, and they're playing the Warriors, led by a 90 Jay Rich. Pistons are up 2-0. Chris Bosh just went for 43 and 14, and he's averaging 34.5 and 13 boards throughout this playoff run. What is going on? Look at Chris Bosh's stats. Look at it season by season. This guy's on pace to break Kareem's scoring record if he keeps this up. And I do have injuries on. I turned the frequency down just to, see if the scoring records can get broken and records can get broken to make it a little more realistic with injuries. But when you have injuries all the way up on 2K, they just get injured all the time. So I had to turn it down a little bit. It looks like there hasn't been too many major injuries, but Chris Bosh has put up 36 and 10 throughout the finals and gets his 2nd championship. Chris Bosh might become the new GOAT. It's him and Kobe right now in contention for Jordan. Bron's not even in the combo right now. Here comes the money. It is the 2007 NBA draft, though, and this could change a lot because if you guys do not know, Kevin Durant is coming into the NBA. I don't even know who has the first pick. Maybe it's one of these 4 teams. No, it's the Pacers. Kevin Durant's going to be a Pacer? Greg Oden goes first. How does Greg Oden go first 2 years in a row? KD is a Charlotte Hornet. Mike Conley goes 3 to the T-Wolves. The Heat take Rodney Stuckey. Bulls got the 10th pick in this year's draft. They really need to do something to help Melo. They traded for Jamal Crawford. Wasn't he just on the Bulls, though? So we're getting Jamal Crawford back in a second. So the Bucks get it and take Julian Wright. I don't know what's going on. Kobe had to come back for the MVP award. He let it slip the past couple years, but back with a 32-7-6 season. KD, Rookie of the Year. Looks like KD was the right #1 pick over Greg Oden. Greg Oden didn't even score over 10 a game. He had 6 and 6. I don't know what the Pacers were thinking. Bron wins his first award, though. DPOY, 2.4 steals, 2 blocks. Let's see if they finally made a run, though, to get a good playoff seed. They're the 3 seed in the West. We could have a D-Wade Bron matchup in the 2nd round. And we unfortunately are not going to get that D-Wade Bron matchup. Both of them end up losing in round 1. My face cam keeps freezing. I don't know what's going on right now with this, so I'm just turning it off for the rest of the video. So if you're wondering why there's no face cam rest of the video, that's why. But yeah, the theme is kind of continuing to where the only rookie from this draft class, or the ones that we're focusing on at least, making a deep run in the playoffs or just last standing in the playoffs, is Chris Bosh, and he just gets knocked out by the Orlando Magic. And we got a 76ers Clippers NBA Finals. The Lakers get bounced in 7. Kobe and Steve Nash not able to get the job done. Kobe was on an amazing run to start off this NBA multiverse, but he has kind of quieted down since, or at least not made a final since. The Clippers 4-0 Iverson, and Dwight Howard wins a finals MVP. And Dwight Howard is a 2004 draft class, so this is the draft class after LeBron. So LeBron is definitely a little behind on some of these rookies. LeBron didn't win his first ring till he was like 28, 29 in real life. And you guys know he still does have 4 championships. I mean, he could definitely go on a run. He's only 23 years old, so I wouldn't even really call any of the rookies behind on championships. You're really not supposed to have a championship by this age. The Mavs take D Rose with the #1 pick in the 2008 draft. That would have been cold if the Bulls would have still ended up getting this pick. A D Rose Melo combo in Chicago. Russ goes #2 to the Wizards. That's a tough decision. Who are you guys drafting if you were the #1 pick in this draft? Russ or D Rose with the #1 pick? Michael Beasley 3 to the Nets. Brooke Lopez to the T-Wolves. DeAndre Jordan to Milwaukee. K Love in Miami. Thunder end up with Serge Ibaka on the roster. And Roy Hibbert falls to 10th to the Portland Trail Blazers. He averaged 4 blocks a game his last college season, and he went 10th overall? I feel like this guy should be a top 3 pick. Nuggets drafted Nikola Pekovic, looks like a Russian mobster. Pistons get Nicholas Batum. Their good drafts continue. Jazz takes some dude named Ronald Vincent, and then I don't think the Bulls had a first round pick. Maybe they had a second round pick. They pick Randy Swift, a 68 overall. There is some huge free agents this offseason. T-Mac, Ray Allen, AK-47, and Steve Nash, the top 4. Hopefully one of them end up in Chicago or Denver or Utah, because those 3 definitely look like they need some help. T-Mac's right under him. He did stay with the Magic. Gilbert Arenas is on the Rockets. Chris Paul is on the Knicks. He's a 94 overall already. Dirk's still in 94, and D Rose is joining him on the Mavs. That's going to be a good team out west. Ray Allen stayed with Milwaukee, and Steve Nash stayed with the Lakers, so all the big free agents really didn't end up moving. Pretty boring. Holy shit. Chris Bosh just put up 34 and 14, almost 50% from 3, looking to be the best player out of this draft class so far. I did not expect this. D Rose rookie of the year on the Mavs, 18 a game. LeBron wins DPOY, an amazing season from him, honestly. 38, 8, 2.5 steals and 2 blocks a game. Real good percentages from 3 and from the floor, almost 60%. I mean, we saw LeBron's the highest rated player in the league. He's putting up amazing stats out in Denver. I just don't think his team is helping him out that much, to be honest. Joe Reeves, the Nuggets head coach, also won coach of the year, 57 and 25, best record in the Western Conference. Will this finally be LeBron's year? Chris Kaman, the 8th pick of the 2003 draft, made the All-NBA first team. He already has a Finals MVP under his belt, a 17 and 12 season with 2 steals and 1.5 blocks a game. So it's 4 players from the 2003 draft class and then Kobe on the All-NBA first team. 2003 draft class is really seeming to run the league right now. Bron's got the first seed in the Western Conference. Is this LeBron's year? He's up 3-2 right now in San Antonio, trying to close him out. And we're going to be going to a game 7. 30 seconds left now, 17. Bron not able to close them out. They just lost by 14. LeBron had 35 and 13. Tim Duncan 28 and 11. They also got Richard Hamilton, who's averaging 23 throughout the series. They got Antoine Jamison, who's averaging 21 throughout the series. Tony Parker putting up 15 throughout the series, but he's a 94 overall. And then we all know Tim Duncan, a 96 overall. This is a lot better team than us, to be honest. I mean, just look at the starting lineup comparison. Just shows you how good LeBron is right now. And if they get any type of help around him, I feel like he could probably go on a run and win a couple championships. But he's down 4 with 52 seconds left. Game 7, trying not to get upset as the 1 seed. Baron Davis with the rock, trying to get a bucket on Tony Parker. Throws it to Hilario. Hilario goes up, misses the layup. And here comes Josh Childress. If he dunks, what is he doing? He had a wide open layup. Yeah, he's fraud. He could have just iced LeBron at home in game 7 with a layup and just throws a dot to a fan in the 4th row. They go down to Bron in the post. Bron throws it to Camby. Tried to give it back to the Spurs. Camby had a good catch. Gets swatted, though. And Baron Davis and Bron as the 1 seed are going to get beat by the 8th seeded Spurs in front of their home fans. Melo got knocked out by Chris Bosh in the first round. We are now in the second round, and Dwayne Wade is going to a Game 7 with the Portland Trail Blazers. The winner of this game is going to have to go play Kobe Bryant, Steve Nash, and the Lakers in the Western Conference Finals. Let's see if D Wade can maybe make his first finals run. And D Wade's going to have to wait another year. Down 20, a minute left, and they're getting sent home. D Wade 4 of 14 shooting in game 7, 9 points, 3 turnovers. Not his best game. He did have 4 steals, 6 assists, 5 boards, so not its awful game all around, but 4 of 14 and 3 turnovers just not gonna get the job done. Jermaine O'Neal had 22 and 12, AK-47, 15, but Kyle Lowry and Brandon Roy both go for 21. Brandon Roy almost a 21-point triple-double. Kyle Lowry dropped a 21-point double-double on 7 of 12 shooting, so yeah, they just play better than them. We got Lakers, Portland, Detroit, Charlotte. So MVP Chris Bosh trying to make another run at the finals, and he's going back to the finals. Pistons, Lakers. Chris Bosh with a 45-point game 6 with 12 boards, 5 assists, 3 steals, and a block. This starting lineup is pretty nasty. Big Shot Billups, Tony Allen. I don't know who Ryan Gomez is, but then Chris Bosh and Ben Wallace. So let's see what Kobe and Nash can do against them. It is a 2-2 series right now going into game 5. Game 5 in Detroit. And the Pistons take this one pretty easily. A 12-point win. Bosh 32, 9 and 3. Steve Nash had 39, 4, and 10. Kobe, not his best game, to be honest. 9 points. He fouled out in 18 minutes. I mean, I just not believe in that 2K. Kobe was too smart of a player to foul out in a Game 5 of the NBA Finals in 18 minutes. Come on. Kind of want to see Kobe win this one because he's already a 5-time NBA champion. He can catch Mike with just one ring right here. This might be one of his last chances to do it. It is 2009. He's getting up there in age. Steve Nash is already like 35, 36, so Steve Nash might keep going down. I mean, this might be the Lakers' best shot to win it in the next couple years, and they're gonna have to fight for their lives down 6 with a minute left. Throwing down to some dude named Griffin in the post over to Randall. Kobe or Steve Nash are not on the floor right now. Did they both foul out? Kobe has 36, Nash 20 and 12. They both have 5 fouls. All right, I don't know what coach is doing. I'm calling their last time out. Gotta get them in the game. Kobe and Nash are in the game. 14 on the shot clock. Down to Kobe in the low post. They're sending a double at him. Does not matter. His 38th point of the night. Trying to keep his team alive. Here comes Big Shot Billups. They're going down to maybe the best player in the league right now. Chris Bosh, deep post fade misses. And here comes, I'm pretty sure that's Bonner. I hope that's Bonner. I'm going to pronounce it like Bonner. Kobe with the fade, though. Another bucket. Kobe is putting on a masterclass of 40-point Game 6 in front of the home fans. And they're only down 2 with 35 seconds. They just need one stop. They're going down low to the MVP, Chris Bosh. Pulling up, or not even a pull-up, just like a little hook, but misses. Get the ball back to Kobe, Steve. Kobe with it for 42. Kobe! He's refusing to lose right now. There was a minute 18 left, down 6, and they just come back from it to tie the game up. Now they just need one stop to force OT. They don't have a timeout because we use it to get Kobe in. So even if they get a stop right here, going to be tough for him to get a quick shot up. Bosh for game. He misses. I think that might have been good if it went, but it didn't go. So we're going to OT. All because of this man right here, Kobe Bryant, with the go-ahead shot. 42 on the night for him. Win the tip, win overtime. That is the saying. Not looking good for Kobe. Chris Bosh. Who is Chris Bosh feeling like? Oh my God. Dude just pulled it from the Staples Center logo with no hesitation and drained it. Lakers are down 3. Steve Nash and Kobe pick and roll. He kind of had Kobe on the pop, I felt like. Steve Nash trying to get to the bucket, misses. I mean, Kobe just had like 6 in a row, and Steve Nash is going up with contested layups. I'm guessing this ball is going to Chris Bosh. I don't think anyone on the floor is going to get a shot besides Christopher Bosh. Yeah, he gets it. Oh, he actually passed the ball. I think this is Cuttino Mobley right here. Cuttino Mobley, that's good defense by Kobe. Push the ball up the floor. Over to Kobe. Kobe sizing him up. Good pass. Prince from the corner. He hits it. Tie game. 59.8 seconds left on OT. Pistons ball, tie game. Billups with it. Down to Bosh. And he, oh my God, he missed. I thought he was for sure hitting that. Get the ball to Kobe, Tyrese Thomas. Kobe driving to the bucket. Layup, gets fouled. And he's going to the line for 2. Ben Wallace is pissed. And Kobe's pretty happy. 42 and 7 for Kobe tonight. Maybe that shot to force OT was for his 40th point of the night. I might have been one behind, but that's 43. And that's 44. 2-point lead for the Lakers, 42 seconds. Billups pulls up. Big shot. Billups misses the big shot. And the Lakers are in the driver's seat for sure to win this game. Tyrese Thomas down low misses the layup. It was a good shot. It's just, you're a grown-ass man in the NBA. You got to hit an open left-hand layup. Keeps him in the game for Chris Bosh. Chris Bosh swinging it around. I think they're going to try and get it back to Bosh, but Nash with the steal. And Nash is going to the line. Just hit both of these, and I'm not going to say the Lakers win, but they have like a 98% ESPN analytical chance to win. Just need one stop right here, and the Lakers are forcing the game 7. Big shot, build up, size, and Nash up. I mean, it's over. Is he even going to shoot the ball? He doesn't even shoot it down 4. They just gave up. I don't know. Kobe just sucked the, I was going to say sucked the life out of him. That'd be pause, but I mean, he took the life out of him. That's what I meant. Damn. Game 7, I was really hoping to see Kobe and the Lakers win it. Kobe is 6th ring, but Chris Bosh continues his tear, and they beat the Lakers by 15 in the championship. Chris Bosh finals MVP, 34 and 13 throughout the finals, and that's 3 championships for Chris Bosh already at the age of 25. 3 finals MVPs as well, 5-time All-Star and a 1-time MVP. Chris Bosh is a real problem for the league. I accidentally just skipped over, but Steph Curry just went #1 overall to the Washington Wizards, and then Harden goes #2 to the Memphis Grizzlies. Blake Griffin goes 3rd to the Raptors. Brandon Jennings 4th to the Nets, and Jordan Hill 5th to the Kings. Isn't Drew Holiday in his draft class? He's not getting picked in the top 10 in a redraft. DeMar DeRozan just went 11th. I think that was to the Sixers. Bulls could have had Drew Holiday, and they just took Jody Meeks. Drew Holiday was in this draft class, and he just fell all the way to number 22 to the Portland Trailblazers. And the Nuggets really not helping LeBron out too much, drafting Jeff Pendergraph? Who? This dude, Chris Bosh, another MVP. So he's now a 2-time MVP, a 3-time champion. Bron put up 28, 8, and 8 this year. He did win DPOY again. He had 2 steals, 2 blocks a game. Dwayne Wade had another good season. Carmelo made the All-NBA second team, putting up almost 30 a game. But it seems like, honestly, the Carmelo era in Chicago is not working out too well. Bron and D Wade have at least made some playoff runs. Melo and the Bulls have really done kind of nothing out there. They did just make the second round of the playoffs, though. They're playing the Charlotte Hornets. They are the 7th seed. And they're going to a Game 7 with Charlotte, and so is Bron against the New Orleans Hornets. There's 30 seconds left in LeBron's Game 7, and it is a tie basketball game. You already know what we're doing. I didn't even realize this is Kevin Durant in the New Orleans Hornets. I forgot he got drafted here, to be honest. That was a little bit ago. He gets fouled, though. He's going to the line. He has 24 and 10 tonight. Those uniforms are clean. KD misses the first free throw. And here comes Brown with the ball. Down 1, 20 seconds left, timeout. Baron Davis with the rock. He throws a Stevie Wonder. J.R. Smith just picked it off. And now they got a chance to go up 3 points. Not even getting a shot up on that possession to try and take the lead is nuts. Baron Davis selling the bag. JR hits free throw 1. He misses free throw number 2, though, so not as much damage done as could have been. Bron just don't even pass the ball. Why are we giving it to Baron? Why are we going down low? Why is LeBron not shooting? Aaron a follow for game? Misses, and Bron's getting knocked out. I mean, why is LeBron not taking that shot? That's just terrible. 29, 8, and 9 for Bron. 25 and 10 for KD, but just more heartbreak for the Denver Nuggets and LeBron James. I'm just peeping. T-Mac and the Magic actually took care of Bosh and the Pistons, so Bosh is not going to be in the Eastern Conference Finals for the first time in what feels like a while. The Bulls got Game 7 with the Charlotte Bobcats. They're facing the 91 Sean Marion. Melo trying to take the Chicago team on a little bit of a run. They have been struggling, to be honest. Been getting knocked out in the first round a lot, not making playoffs some years, so this will be a big Game 7 win for the team. They're down 8 with 22 seconds, so Melo's getting sent home again, and the Clippers are NBA champions. That means Dwight Howard is a 2-time NBA champion and 2-time Finals MVP. To be honest, though, the GMs aren't doing a great job of these teams. They got Tyson Chandler, Melo, Rasheed Wallace, Lynn Johnson, Jamal Crawford. I mean, this is not a bad team at all, but I feel like they're just not making any moves, getting free agents or anything like that. Like, these rosters are pretty similar to the ones we saw. This Nuggets roster, I mean, I don't see a move they've made, to be honest, besides draft picks. It's kind of hard to even blame LeBron. Baron Davis is the second highest overall, and he's just selling the bag, throwing Stevie Wonders with 30 seconds left. OKC is on the clock. Paul George is in this draft class. John Wall, the #1 pick in the 2010 draft, so they picked John Wall over Paul George. DeMarcus Cousins goes #2, so Paul George is going to... Whoa. Paul George is going to fall to 4? He falls to the Sacramento Kings? That is crazy. He almost fell to the Pacers. Pacers were 1 short. They get the 5th pick, and they pick some random. Gordon Hayward goes 6th. Favors 7th. And Jeremy Lin is going to the Miami Heat. This is a good sign, I think. LeBron wins his first MVP, the 2011 MVP, 26, 8, and 7. He's been putting up MVP stat lines for the past, honestly, 5 to 6 seasons. John Wall, Rookie of the Year, 20 a game. DeMar DeRozan, 6th Man of the Year on the 76ers, 19 a game. LeBron wins DPOY, so DPOY and MVP. He is now a 4-time Defensive Player of the Year. All that's missing from this trophy case is a championship. And they got the 1 seed in the Western Conference, so it's definitely possible this season. It looks like, though, maybe Chris Bosh and them are slowing down. They got the 8th seed. Carmelo's not even in the playoffs with the Bulls. I think Carmelo's a free agent this summer or next summer. I said similarly around. I didn't even realize I got matched up against the Spurs again. They just got beaten 7 as the #1 seed again. That is just terrible. The Jazz win the NBA Finals. Wait, hold on. D Wade just won a Finals. Oh, I would have hopped in. I didn't even realize, honestly. I think it's because their logo changed. I was looking for the purple logo. I didn't even put 2 and 2 together. That's D Wade in them. But D Wade just won a championship. Jermaine O'Neal won the Finals MVP, but they beat Ray Allen and the Bucks. And now it's just Melo and Bron that need championships. Biggest free agent this season is Carmelo Anthony. I'm really hoping he decides to go somewhere else, because it's definitely just not working for him in Chicago. Carmelo Anthony is a Sacramento King. They just drafted someone. Who'd they just draft? They just drafted Paul George. That's who I was thinking of. They got Paul George and Melo with an 87 overall Mike Bibby, 81 Gortat. Also a 38-year-old Jason Kidd on the bench. I don't know how effective he is because he's 38 now, 78 overall, but still Jason Kidd. I thought that was Ben Simmons for a minute, but it's Bobby Simmons. Okay, this team has some potential in the future. How long of a deal they signed? 3 years, so he'll be around for PG to develop. LeBron has grown his beard out, and he's won the MVP again. But if we're getting knocked out in the first round or continue to get knocked out in the first round, it just doesn't matter. Kawhi, Rookie of the Year, got drafted to the Charlotte Bobcats. LeBron, DPOI again. Westbrook, Most Improved, put up a 25-10 season. Already up to a 94 overall, so yeah, he's gonna become prime Russ soon and start dropping triple doubles all over the place. Hornets had the best record in the league, 58-24 with Kevin Durant. And Melo and the Kings don't even make the playoffs. That is tough. The West is absolutely stacked, though, if you think about it. I mean, you got KD and the Hornets. You got Bron and the Nuggets. I'm pretty sure the Thunder have a good team. I just can't remember who's on the squad yet. They got John Wall, Finals MVP Chris Kaman. Clippers got Dwight Howard, who's won 2 championships. The Warriors, well, they're not too good, to be honest. And then the Jazz, who just won the Finals, and the Grizzlies, who have a 91 Gasol, 92 Harden, and 86 Randolph. And Harden's only like 23 years old. And a Carmelo and Paul George team that's just kind of waiting to break through. I feel like once Paul George, give him like a season or two, that team's going to be a problem if they stay together. And Bron is down 3-2 again in the first round after being up, I'm pretty sure it was 2-0, might have been 2-1. And now they're just trying not to get sent home. They've stormed back, and it looks like they're actually forcing the game 7. Bron with 32, 13, 8, and then 4 steals and 3 blocks. I mean, he's doing everything. They picked up Kyle Lowry, 89 overall Kyle Lowry. Okay, that helps. They finally made a move. Game 7, we just blew them out by 20 each quarter of the first half, and they're just never able to recover. A 60-point win, I think that is, if my math is correct. Bron with 31, 10, and 7 and 4 steals. Bosh and the Pistons just got knocked out by T-Mac and the Magic again. T-Mac is just the Pistons' kryptonite. He beats them every time he sees them in the playoffs. He dropped a 28, 10, and 9 game in the elimination game. Bosh had 30 and 11, but I think the rest of the Pistons rosters are starting to deteriorate, to be honest. They're going to have to start building a new core around Bosh. But we have Kevin Durant versus LeBron and D Wade versus Dwight Howard. 2 battles in the West. I mean, these 4 teams remaining, either one of them or any one of them can win a championship. 2 game 6s, so let's see if we're going to go to a game 7 in any one of them. We are going to game 7 in both of them. And D Wade just got sent home. Was not a close game at all. 107-93. 29 for D Wade. 22 and 11 for Dwight. And now it's time for Bron versus KD. This game 7 not looking too close either. Looks like Bron's going to get to the Western Conference Finals. 138-91. Not close at all. KD with 24. But Bron drops 38, 9, and 7. Kyle Lowry, the new pickup over the offseason, 20 points, 16 assists. And then Baron Davis with 19 points, 10 assists. The big 3 getting it done. And now we got the Clippers, who have already won 2 championships with Dwight Howard. They have a solid roster too. I'm pretty sure they have a solid bench, if I remember. Oh yeah, they got Rudy coming off the bench. It's gonna be a battle. Maybe not gonna be a battle. We're down 3-0. Nuggets get 1 win. I don't know if they Clippers are just being nice, don't let them win a game, or are they actually gonna come back? All right, hold on. They've won 3 in a row and have a chance to become the first team in NBA history to come back from down 3-0. Game 7 in LA. I don't understand how this happened, but we just went down 3-0 and then we blow them out in game 7. And it's a Heat Nuggets finals. Bron has a chance to get his first championship with the Denver Nuggets. 26, 10, and 5 for him in game 7. Not even really too familiar with this Heat roster. I know they just drafted Jeremy Lin a little bit back. They got Jeremy Lin, Rodney Stuckey, Caron Butler, K Love, and Jack. I'm just gonna call him Jack. I mean, usually when I say this, it goes the complete other way, but I see no way we lose this series, to be honest. But yeah, like I said, it usually goes the other way, and we're down 3-1 to a Heat team that I feel like we're just much better than. Down 4, minute 26 in the finals, trying to stay alive. Let's jump in, I guess. And I think LeBron fouled out. He's not in the game. There's a minute 12 left. I mean, he should be in the game if he didn't foul out, but they did sit Kobe. Lakers did just sit Kobe the other series, so I don't know what these coaches are thinking. I mean, we missed a shot right there. It's most likely over. Gordon Hayward with it. And Rodney Stuckey to ice us, misses, keeping the Nuggets alive a little bit, I guess. Baron Davis for 3, and Baron Davis just loves selling this Nuggets team. 110-108, the Nuggets lose. Bron with 36-7. He only had 2 fouls, and he wasn't in at the end of the game. What is going on with this game?
Many months later.
All right, so it is 2015. 3 years in the future. There's been 2 championships won since you have last seen the playoffs. LeBron has won the MVP again, which makes him a 4-time MVP. 8-time Defensive Player of the Year. I mean, he's looking like one of the best players of all time from his personal stat case, but but he has no championship still, as you guys see. Jokic got drafted to the Knicks last year. He won Rookie of the Year. Jokic in the Knicks jersey just does not look right. I was trying to quick sim to get LeBron's contract done with the Nuggets because I don't think he's winning anything in Denver, and he just keeps signing extensions. A 3-year, $65 million extension. He just doesn't want to leave Denver. He just loves the state, I guess. Carmelo Anthony just joined the Golden State Warriors over the offseason, put up 25.9 a game for him, 7 boards and 6 assists. The Warriors won the championship 2 seasons ago, but Carmelo was not on the team, so he still does not have a ring either. I really just want to see Carmelo and LeBron win a championship. But yeah, this Warriors team that Carmelo joined, he's teamed up with a 97 D Rose. Oh wait, never mind. The Miami Heat repeated. I was thinking Golden State won that year. So no, the year after Miami Heat beat Denver, Miami Heat beat Golden State and D Rose in 7, and then the Pelicans beat the Celtics in 6 the next year. KD won Finals MVP. LeBron has won MVP 4 out of the past 5 years. KD did win MVP the season he won the championship. But yeah, you guys see LeBron is matched up with Melo, so one of them is not going to win a championship this year. And if I had to pick a winner of that series, to be honest, I was going to say I'd pick the Warriors, but it's looking like I might be wrong. Hold on, the Warriors are bringing it back 2-2. We're going to a game 6. And the Nuggets are going to close the series out. They just knocked out D Rose and Melo. 31 for Melo, 26 for D Rose. Now they got the Clippers in the second round of the playoffs. They are up 3-1 on the Clippers. This is the team that we came back on from down 3-0. First team to ever come back down from 3-0. And we 4-2 them. And now Denver is matched up against Sacramento. Carmelo's old team that he just left. Paul George is still on the squad. Denver's up 3-0. Miami's up 3-0. So it's looking like it's going to be a rematch from the finals that you guys just saw 2 years ago. And it is. Can LeBron get his revenge? 1-1 series right now. This is a huge game 3. First game in Miami. So Miami did take a road victory in the finals in Denver. So we got to get a road game back right here. And it's looking like we might be able to. 4-point game, 38 seconds. Let's jump in. Hopefully it's our ball. All right, damn. It is not our ball. If it was our ball, I don't think we would have to watch the end of this because it would have been over. But if they get a bucket right here, game is definitely not over. Brandon Jennings just treated Kyle Lowry like a baby. 2-point game. Get the ball to Bron. All right, Kyle, you can bring it up, but then give the ball to LeBron. Bron to the bucket. Oh, I think it's Omari Caspi trying to guard him. He cannot guard him, though. He's too small. Bron with the lay finishes. 4-point lead. 18 seconds left. So, I mean, that should be the game. The Nuggets should be going up 2-0. 132-131 dub. K-Love was their leading scorer with 26. But Bron drops 42 with 8 and 9. He's been sitting on that finals loss to the Heat for 2 seasons now. And it looks like he took it personally. Game 4. Denver takes it 3-1. Is Bron going to finally see his first championship? Finally. He finally wins a championship, puts up almost 40 a game to do so throughout the finals. He's been putting the Nuggets franchise on his back for the past 12 years, and he finally gets a championship.